Hi everyone. So recently I just came back from a trip in Nepal. It was our annual company trip, and this year we thought we'd do something different. So we actually did a hike in the Himalayas. We hiked for a couple of days and we spent some nights in tea houses, and it was a real adventure. I had a lot of people asking me, why did we do that? Because for most organizations, a company trip is about relaxing, it's about enjoying yourself, maybe a trip to the beach and so on and so forth. So the whole reason why we did that was so that the team would have stories to share. And I find that for leaders, having great stories to share is actually one of the most powerful weapons in your arsenal of leadership. They're so powerful that as part of our mentoring program, where we do mentoring sessions for senior management, we actually incorporate storytelling as part of the syllabus. We teach managers and senior managers how to tell good stories. Why? Well, there are three reasons why. The first reason is good stories become analogies. They become analogies for many, many lessons in life. And these analogies are powerful because people can relate to them. You don't have to actually go through the same situation again and again and again for people to learn the same values, but you can use one lesson from one context that is then applied in different situations. So analogies. Now, the second reason why stories are really powerful is that stories build trust. Now, why do I say stories build trust? As a manager and as a boss, as a leader of an organization, you've got to understand that you are by default slightly set apart from the rest of the people in the organization. So when you share a story, especially if it's a personal story about yourself or about your failures, about your mistakes that you've made in the past, it tells people that, hey, I trust you. I trust you with this information about myself. I'm making myself vulnerable to you. And people respond really well to those situations by reciprocating trust in return. So stories build trust. Now, the third and final reason for today about why stories are important is when stories come from a shared experience. These shared stories become shared memories, and these shared memories then build bonds. It helps to tie people together because after the experience has ended, the stories continue. And people talk about them, we laugh about them, we learn from them. You'll be surprised at how many lessons you can learn from an experience just by people trading stories and swapping stories. So stories help pull people together. So if there's one thing I'd like you to take away from this session is that, think about how you want to build stories, either from your own that you can share with your team members, or a story that you can share together, that you can craft and build together with your team members. This then will create meaning and purpose at work and help to keep your organization in a good place.